Hi, my loves. How are we doing? I'm picking up the line from Corpse Bride, where it was said, like, Emily, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Okay, but with this reading, you got a plot twist coming. I think you got something that is coming where, yes, you are going to be the bride this time. And maybe that's very significant for some of you. Maybe you were a bridesmaid this year, or you've attended a lot of weddings. I'm also picking up the movie 27 Dresses. Could even be significant to you. You know that movie, she's always, the bridesmaid to all of these women's weddings, but nobody ever cherished her. And I think you got something coming, but let me see what is going on. Per usual, if this doesn't apply to you, sit right with you. You don't want to hear what I have to say. That is completely okay. I will be back some other time. Okay, wow. So I got intuition, gambling, distance, health, and then someone else is at the bottom of the deck. No, you're married to me. She's the other woman. I feel like this person definitely triggered a spiritual awakening out of you. I think this person did affect your health at some point. I'm hearing this person caused you to lose a lot of weight. I think this person was cruel to you. Whoever this was that you were attached to from your past, kind of like that. I forget his name that said all that to Emily, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. He was the ex-fiance, and he was the reason, well, she became a corpse. And maybe that, Emily's character really resonates with you. Is like falling in love just for, in the end, it took me out. And literally with the health, like, I'm also, sorry, trigger warning, I'm also hearing broken heart syndrome for some of you. Like, this person put a detriment on your health, and I think it's the way they treated you in the end. This person could have really put you at a rock bottom state. I'm also hearing financially with that gambling. For some of you, maybe this person does have a gambling problem or a spending problem. They could have took advantage of, your money for a long time. But with that distance, I feel like you haven't seen or heard from this person in a long time. And honestly, good riddance. You don't want to. Let me see what this intuition is, because with that someone else, again, no, you're married to me. She's the other woman. And as bad as it sounds, maybe at one point, like how things kind of ended off is maybe this collective, you did start to set boundaries, and all of a sudden, I swear they all do, they always go find somebody else that would put up with their nonsense. And maybe you did find out that there was infidelity. This person fell in love with somebody else or went towards somebody else. Children, for some of you, this doesn't have to apply to everybody, but children could have been involved here. Very messy situation you put up with in the past. Literally, caution, find out more information and don't overwork yourself right here. This person literally is a giant red flag, but let's see what this plot twist is coming. Okay, challenges, and there's that someone else. Emily, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. And then they'll be back is at the bottom of the deck. I'm not saying this collective, you're not in the process of healing. Do not get me wrong. But I think overall you are in a complete 180 spot compared to where you were at. I feel like whenever you dealt with this, seriously, it could have been back in 2023 or 2024. Like, this has been some time between you and this person. Okay. And I think you have been through this healing stage when it comes to this person. So don't make it fit. I don't think this is something that has just happened. And I think typical retrograde nonsense, they always bring up things, got a notification sign that you thought you were past, and it's 222 on my timer. Balance is taking place, and I feel like the memories, my nose is itchy, I'm sorry, all of a sudden. Maybe like you all of a sudden you're back in nostalgia over this person. You're thinking about this person a lot. I will say this for a lot of you. I don't think this person is coming back. And that's why they're saying trust your intuition at this particular time. Be cautious. For one, you don't make it fit. You don't want this person back. This person was awful. And especially if they put you through some health stuff. Yeah, no, I do believe sometimes your guides will not let you, another notification will not not let you get near somebody that puts you through those kind of predicaments. So if you are somebody that's unintentionally manifesting this person back, I'm here, be careful what you wish for, because you might get it. But a lot of it is you're trying to overcome a particular challenge. It's like, despite everything you've went through with this person, it's like you believe in other people's love stories, but I don't think you believe in your own. But like I said, with that, they'll be back. For some of you, you may come toe to toe with this person. For others of you, you won't. There's too much hurt that's been done. And again, use discernment. You don't want this person back anyways. But like I said, for some of you, you may get your chance. And then, wow, earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and even then there's a lot of grounding that's being taken place. And that's where I'm saying, let me do one more and I'll get into tarot. This collective, you are definitely in a lot better spot, but then there's that love spell, you've been bewitched. And I think that's what I just talked about. You could unintentionally, manifest this person. You could be feeling this person's energy more. Nope. This is kind of a little bit of a test to see how grounded you are. But again, you got a plot twist coming. Let me see more about this person with that they'll be back. But I think you got new love coming. You're just not seeing it. But let me just tap into this person from the past. Are they coming back? Are they coming through? Okay. 8 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and then the 5 of Cups in reverse. So to be honest, for some of you, yeah, you could, but for a lot of you, no. And what this is coming down to is I think that for those of you that may be in this spot of heavily thinking about this person, and I don't blame you for feeling this way. You feel like an apology is owed for you. You feel like the universe owes you something after everything you've been through. You're about to be blessed, but the blessing is not going to come from that person. So in a lot of ways, I would not expect that apology or a confrontation out of this person. And if you do get something from this person, it's going to be very brief. I don't think you're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation with this person, okay? My throat got blocked up right there. That's where I'm saying I don't, and that's the unfortunate part. I don't think it's coming from, you're not really going to get a place to open up about some, because with that Hierophant, I feel like your guides are trying to protect you from this person. If this person put a damper on your health, no. The Lovers, I just said you got love coming and it's not from them. The lesson behind all of this is quit thinking in order for you to move forward in life. And in, again, this case, you're thinking about love, that, well, I need something out of the past. I need something as far as like either an apology, some form of closure, some form of truth. Because when it comes to this particular person, you're not going to get it. This person was cruel. Again, like that, I forget his name, that character off of Corpse Bride. He was a jerk. He was like, and maybe that's how he, this person was, is very condescending, very, never takes accountability. The sun rises and sets with them, has this attitude, and that's not love. But again, it's not that you're wanting this energy back at all, but I think you still have this mind frame with this 5 of Cups in reverse of, do they feel sorry? Do they regret? And to be honest, this person, no, they don't. They need to go through their lesson with somebody else. I don't think this person's taught you a lot as far as how to get yourself back on track emotionally, financially, spiritually. With this 8 of Pentacles, you did this. And I think whatever this plot twist is coming is going to be a reward for your hard works being paid off. If this person puts you through rock bottom and you brought yourself back up all on your own the way I think you did, you're going to get somebody to reciprocate this energy. But kind of get out of your head for the remainder of the month that you got to receive something from this person in order for you to move on. No, I think this person put a big detriment, like I said, on your mental health, emotional, physical health. For some of you, it's even financial. You got Empress. This is what's coming. Let me see more, just 5 of Cups in reverse, about this icky situation. 3 of Swords, that's where I'm saying, if you get an interaction with this person, yeah, Knight of Cups, I think it's going to be brief to none. If you're expecting an I'm sorry or whatever, no. Let me confirm more about this Lovers, because this is beautiful energy. 7 of Pentacles, your hard work's being paid off. You got somebody coming, I'm getting more at the beginning of the year. And if this person does come back, leave their butts out in the cold. No. You've reshaped your entire mind on what love is or what it should be to you. Don't give